I want to take you behind the scenes of some mystery shops we did in a B2B environment. So basically, someone calls up this business and they're looking to purchase something which is quite expensive. We're talking in the thousands of dollars. It's not just a $50 belt or a pair of shoes or anything like that. These sales are important and the marketing costs are quite significant. So we had a look at what happened, and here's a look behind the curtain. It blows my mind away. Number one, what happened when you called? Have a look at these statistics. 44% of people had a call answered by an agent. That's okay, but then what happened? 33% of calls went to voicemail and they were able to leave a message. It's kind of okay, but not really. 22% of people called up, but the call went to voicemail, but they were unable to leave a message. It's ridiculous. We get really fancy with strategies, but if your customers can't call you, your marketing dollars are wasted. In this case, 22% of their marketing cost has just been completely wasted. And now in this call, what happens is you make a call and you kind of set an appointment for an expert to call you back. So what happened with this callback? 40% of people got a call back within 1 business day. That's okay. But then 18% got a call between 1 and 2 business days. 9% got a call between 2 and 3 business days. A massive 24% of people got a call only within 3 to 5 business days. So these leads are just atrophying on the tree. They're just dying off. Really importantly, another 9% of people just didn't get a call back at all. So we've wasted 22% of our marketing budget up front, and now we've got a further 9% of people who just didn't even get a call back. So we're up to over 30% of our marketing spend completely wasted. But it gets better. Let's have a look at satisfaction. Now, this is a really important thing to a marketer set down. When you ask a customer, they'll just say things like, oh yeah, that person was awesome, they were nice, and they'll score you 8 or 9 or 10 out of 10 or whatever it is. That's okay, but they're not necessarily telling you the things that are important to you from a profitability perspective. One of the really important things about profitability in this case is to have these sales agents call the customer back pretty much straight away the day after or 2 days after the event to see what they thought of the product and how they had more time to think about it. So the old follow-up call. But let's have a look at satisfaction first. If you ask the customers, 52%, 52.9% said they were very satisfied, 26% said they were satisfied, 5% not satisfied, and 14.7% very dissatisfied. Now 14.7% is quite high for very dissatisfied, but even if we take that away, there's a good chunk of people, nearly 80% of people, who thought that it was satisfactory or more than satisfactory. The customers just go on gut feel. They don't know what's profitable to you. What's profitable to you is that you answer the phone, that you call people back, and then after that initial call, that you make a follow-up call. So let's have a look at the follow-up call. If you have a look at the follow-up call, 8% of people got a call within 1 business day, 2.7% within 2 business days, and so on. But a massive 80.56% of people did not get a phone call back within 5 business days. There was no follow-up call. Now, the follow-up call is critical to the sales process here. So not only are they leaking out the front, but they're also leaking out the back here, and they're leaking in a big, big way. Now, my message here is, number one, or 2 messages: don't listen to your customers necessarily because they don't know what's profitable to you. And number 2, don't get too fancy. Make sure your fundamentals are working before you get all too fancy about all the other stuff that you need to do. Are you actually receiving your customers, whether it's on the phone or in the store or whatever it is? And are you actually closing your sale as you should be at the other end? Look at those things first. Don't get too fancy. Get that bedded down and then get on with your fancy stuff. I'm Stephen DiPietro. Thanks for tuning in.